Coming into the big boys. Panfish expert Chad's got us on the fish. Hey everybody, Mike from FisherMN here. Before I get into the video with Panfish expert Chad, I just wanted to let you know, sometimes in the videos with Chad, I'm not doing a whole lot of explaining of how we're fishing or whatever. So I wanted to show you what we use, because I know a lot of you have already started getting out panfish fishing. And this is early season, mid-season, late season, the only way I fish for panfish. And I love it. My buddy Chad, I call him Panfish expert Chad, loves to fish for sunfish and crappies. And when I first started fishing with him, he looked at me kind of funny because I never used live bait. He was kind of used to using live bait, but I'll tell you what, I've made a conversion out of Panfish expert Chad with this rig. If you watch my channel, I've talked about it before, but if you're new, welcome. First, equipment. You need a light action rod. I usually go for 7 foot, but a lot of the light action rods at work are anywhere from 5'10" to however long you want to make them. But make sure you got a nice light action rod. The line, my main line, is usually a 6-pound braid line. Now that might seem a little heavy, but don't worry about that because I always use a fluorocarbon leader. So you can see I got a little barrel swivel, and I always use the same 16th ounce jig head. I used to use a 32nd ounce jig head early in the season and downsize even the tail, but you know what? Now I just stick with the 16th ounce jig head with about a 4 to 6 inch leader of fluorocarbon, and I use 6-pound fluorocarbon and put a twister tail on it. Now my main starting twister tail is the Powerbait Fire Tiger twister tail. I always say the yellow because my twister tails always have yellow when I'm fishing for panfish. But if it's a slow day or they're kind of finicky, Gulp 2-inch grub, that's where you want to be. So whenever you see Panfish expert Chad and I fishing, that's the setup we're using. That's the setup that's worked for me for years, more than 20 years. So check it out if you haven't checked it out. Nice to not have to keep that live bait. Oh, also a nice small size reel. This one here is a Quantum Energy PT size 15. So small reel, nice light action rod, 6-pound test. Make some of these leaders up, you'll be happy you did. Get out there and try some panfish fishing. Let's see how Panfish expert Chad and I did last summer. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Hey, some 80s and we got it going. That's a nice one. There we go. Oh, you got one. Crappie? That looks like a nice one. Jeez. Let's go back there into your spot.
No.
All right. Chad with a big crappie. Panfish expert Chad hooked up again. That's a nice one. 8. Panfish expert Chad putting us on the fish. That's a good one. There he is, Panfish expert Chad with another nice one. Another crappie coming in. Panfish expert.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be about 90 degrees by now.
Me too. Oh, this feels like a good one. Like a good one. There we go. Look at that. I don't even know if the camera's on, but I'm showing it to my head. Should we measure? Let's measure bait. We gotta be careful when we measure. 8.5 of Chunkalicious. Net!
Best fighter of the day.
Net. I got it on film, Chad. I got it on film. One of the cool things that we saw on this trip was a Minnesota High School Fishing Association tournament. There were some guys in boats that were actually fishing a bass tournament, and it was kind of neat to see. So I'm hoping Minnesota is expanding that program. I know my buddy Paul's involved with a high school close to him. One of my contest winners brought his son when we met up for me to give him the prize, and he's on a high school team. Chad and I, when we've been out, we've seen him a couple of times when we've been out there. So if you can, get out and support that local high school fishing team. On a duck lure. All right, everybody, we got the duck lure going today. I wanted to mention this day I started out with my duck lure because the last time that Chad and I were on the spot, I had hooked a muskie on one of my chatterbaits. So I wanted to see if I could get a big fish to start the day off. Chad got a really nice head start on me with some walleyes. Check this out. All right, Chad's on the board. Look at this little thing. This is the day that a monster hits this. Is it another species? Oh man. Oh, Chad's already up 2 species. I just know though if I can get something on this duck lure. You want a net?
Not that good. That's the right feel to it. You know what I mean?
Drum?
Yep.
Probably got a muskie. Are you sure you don't want a net? No, it's not northern. Hey! Nice!
It had that feel from the beginning.
We could go home right now and it's a Minnesota trip. I tell you what, I don't think we've ever had 4 casts and 4 different species. I mean, not to put any pressure on you. You're the panfish expert. Walleye, walleye. Chad cleaning up on the walleyes. It's another walleye. You're going back to the truck. Man, it's a big fish day over here. Because I bought the reel. That one came out of nowhere. Man, you're getting the chunky ones.
Basically, I need a perch to put the heat back on. Not a walleye to put the heat back on.
Perch is easier. I'm sorry, Chad, I got one of your better ones. I won't do it again. There we go. Look at you putting this on fish. Ooh, that's a nice crappie.
Really? Real nice one.
There we go. Panfish expert Chad putting us on the, I'm guessing 11-inch crappies. 10.5-inch crappies. Nice fish.
Yep.
Ooh. You're Mr. Big Bluegill today. Got some nice ones. Back in the strike zone. That was almost a double header. What's with you and all the bluegills? Like these small crappies. Oh wow.
I got it at Lowe's and Menards.
Ooh, that looks like a nice one. Chad coming through with a monster. 12 maybe? That's a nice one. Oh, something jumped back there. Double header? Hey, look, they're the same size too.
Gotta hold your
Wait, yeah, look at Chad and I just caught 2 fish that are the same size. There's some aggressive ones around here. Double header.
There's stuff on the craft.
There's stuff down there. It's just very neutral, negative. Oh, this feels like one of your favorites. Oh, yep.
Just talking about no fish and we both get one.
Double header. There we go. Panfish expert Chad.
Ooh, crappie.
After work.
They're definitely not the biggest ones today.
Not yet. Jeez.
You're a mess.
We got Peyton in the boat. Peyton, you're gonna sleep well tonight.
Yep, that was almost number 1 right there. In the lake. I think it's the same one.
Jeez. Peyton. Oh, wow. I would have jumped in after
Did you
you.
have the camera going?
Yeah, the camera's going. I'll erase it. I might watch it once, but
Peyton.
this is probably the deepest I've ever caught sunfish. How deep is it?
13 feet.
Oh no, it's not the deepest, but they're there. This guy almost felt like he had.
I cannot not get a crappie today. A little nicer.
Coming into the big boys. Panfish expert Chad's got us on the fish. So it's always fun getting out with my buddy Chad. We have a great time in the boat. Even when his dog almost knocks him over into the water, Chad always puts me on the fish. So I'm looking forward to another summer fishing with him. I hope you're getting out there. In Minnesota, opening fishing is coming soon. Can't wait for that. If you're getting out early in the spring here, be safe on whatever water you're at. I'll see you in the next video.